Good morning. Sorry if I'm talking quiet. We are in a tiny Airbnb in Tampa, Florida, and Ian is actually sleeping right outside that door. So I'm gonna try to be quiet, but also clear. Welcome to 2024. This is the first video we're putting out for the year, and there's a ton of changes. There's a ton of changes, and I didn't know. I was like, should I talk about the changes or should I not? I'm going to talk about the changes because otherwise you guys might get whiplash. For 2023, we had some pretty big dreams. If you remember, I put out a video about it. Our challenge to ourselves is in the year 2023, we travel to a new state every month. And that fell off the train pretty quickly, and there's a few reasons why. One, health budget got way bigger for us, which we don't want to change that. Health is important, and I've learned a lot over the last year about what even is health. I would love to make some videos on that. So if you want to see some videos on like health stuff, let me know in the comments. The other thing about like budgeting, if you want to put it that way, is we put a lot more towards health than we expected, and we put a lot more towards our house than we expected. And I think our dream is that we have a home base and we could travel from that home base, but we like to have that base or roots where we can like come home to. And I don't know if it's just the economy or if it's our house. I am not sure, but that house is a money pit. It's not necessarily the house's fault, but we have poured more money into that house in 1 year than we have poured into anything in a year since getting married.
We bought and moved into this house in December of 2022, and about 6 months later, in July of 2023, we realized there was a pretty big problem with the house.
And in theory, what we started to do was like, okay, well, if we want a home base to travel from, we need to buckle down and make this home like good quality. Then all of a sudden, we started mourning our dreams because it was like a funeral. We were like, okay, well then we can just mourn the dreams of travel, because to get this house to where we needed to get to be good quality, it's gonna take 10, 15 years, and Ian's already gonna be close to moving out. So anyway, we decided we didn't wanna throw the funeral party quite yet, and we wanted to switch some things up. So when the conversations opened up, what seemed smartest for today's economy, instead of adding another budget, because we really don't want to take away from the budgets we already have. Like, those budgets are priorities to us, and we don't want to take away from that. So we are not going to create a new budget. What we're going to do is we're going to combine two budgets. Our theory is, if we take our home budget and we take our travel budget and we turn it into one budget, then we can still live out those dreams of traveling that all three of us want to do. And we also think it'll be a healthier way of like living for us, just because, the house hasn't been super healthy for us. So anyway, how do you combine your house budget and your travel budget? Welcome to the Tampa RV Supershow. Whoa. Those are very expensive, methinks. What are your thoughts now that we're here?
It's like, it's cool listening to people talking when you're waiting in line, because they're like people who do it full time and they don't sound as crazy. They talk like a whole other language that we've learned to speak, but it's like full time. What rig do you have? Like, this and this, and I actually understand it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know, some of these are crazy. Wow.
Closed, shown by appointment only. That's all
Yeah. Well, here goes nothing. Apparently there's a lake.
Yeah. Man, this is huge.
It is huge.
So many birds. Aaron and I have been like researching this for a while now, but there's stuff here I've never seen before. This is crazy. Okay. Where are we?
We're lost.
There we go. Yeah, we're lost. So I've had to pull out a physical map to figure out where we're going because the app wasn't working. But I figured this out. We gotta go that way.
Okay, we were going the wrong way. They're just everywhere. It's very hard to figure out. Also, the map's very like a spider web. It's not like Indiana, you know?
And it doesn't seem to be like what it looks on the map and the way it is in person feels different a little bit. You know, it's not a one-to-one
ratio
representation.
Before we launch into the rigs we toured, I need to first explain a few details to set the scene. So while I do that, I'll show you some clips from the 2024 Tampa RV Supershow to give you a feeling for how fun it was. First of all, we are shopping and not just touring for fun, which means we had a list of things that we were looking for, like a workspace for Dayton, who works full-time from home, a good-sized kitchen so we can live and eat healthy on a regular basis and not just eat out, and a comfortable sleep space for not only us, but also our toddler Ian. The other thing to note is that we are planning to live in this rig full-time, not just a few weeks out of the year for vacation. So we put a higher priority on quality than most people would want to, because this will be our home, not just a short-term camper. Finally, we toured the areas of the show by brand, as we wanted to feel out the differences between the brands in person, as other details you can see online pretty easily. So I've bookmarked them in this video, so if you are interested in like a specific brand, just skip ahead to that brand. With that said, let's get shopping. First up, the ever popular newbie brand, Brinkley.
Wow, Ian. Look how big it is.
I'm going to talk about these guys outside the
Wow.
offline dates and cities.
It's down.
It's just stuck with a magnet.
This year, so.
Wow. For an office, it would be tight, but I think we could make it work. But
I mean,
yeah, there's tons of room.
and if I could figure out a setup.
Oh yeah. Yes, hand. Oh wait, no. Oh. Ian, look. Excuse me.
This is tall.
Oh, I see how that works now. Okay. Yeah. It is tall.
Right next to something.
Yeah.
It still feels very light.
And it is tall. Like,
Yeah.
and I like the back. It looks nice. You want to get on the bed?
So he
Okay,
did say the fifth wheel is exact same model, basically.
Yes.
Just the fifth wheel.
help.
Yeah. I just wonder if it would be slightly more room in here. Okay, here's another one of the Brinkleys. Wow. The thing about Brinkley is it feels like a house. Like if this doesn't feel like a house, I don't know what does. So that's nice. And they also have really good storage for like food and kitchen, which is important. This one has a mid bunk, which we aren't actually considering this one, even though it would be so cool. But here I am. The reason why, and then it has like a desk, which would be awesome for Dayton's work too. So that's good to think about. But this one is like 42 feet long. And then the other one we're looking at, I think is around 34 feet long, which is significantly shorter. And the shorter, the better. The other thing that this one has that the other one does not have though is washer dryer. So that's something else to consider too. I don't know, lots of things to think about. Actually, this bed is nice too. I have to think about it. I mean, we had to look at least at one Class A. The cool thing about Class A is you could put a table here, and then that pulls out and could be Dayton's work desk. So if we put like a curtain here, he could have his private little office. So that actually is a really cool option for somebody who works full-time from home. At least I feel like it is. I don't know, Class A's seem perfect. And then you look at their gas mileage, and then you look at their price tag, and then you realize they're not as perfect as they seem. But this one is very nice. And Ian would have a bed. That thing pulls down into a really good sized bed actually. It has a privacy curtain, so that would be his little room. Hi, how you doing? Are you happy? Oh yes, you got get your chips. That's how we're keeping you happy today, isn't it? Popping his head in because I'm looking at one. So we were realizing we really like the Thor Indigo because, yeah, this is the second one we're looking at, but like that is like workspace. And then their kitchens are great. We just never looked at Thor Indigos before. Like this is a first for us. And then that would be the drop down bed for Ian. So we'd have to do some research on Thor Indigos to see if we like their specs and their gas mileage and stuff. But I'm interested. Here's the Keystone Montanas that we were looking at first. Wow, the price is good. Oh, bunkhouse. Is that what BH means? Yeah, this one has a bunkhouse. I should look at it. Wow. Oh, wow, they have, well, at least on one side, they have a nightstand, which is kind of rare. That's a really good workspace for Dayton. So is that too, actually. And this one has a walk-through bathroom. Oh, is this laundry? Wow, washer dryer prep. So this one has a washer dryer, which is nice. Cool. These are nice, but they're kind of, it feels a little bit fake.
These are like styrofoam.
They are. They're like toys.
They'll fall apart if there's a strong enough wind.
Yes. Uh-oh, he's leaving. Bye. Be careful. Be so careful. And he's gone. He's loving this.
Runs too.
That's a bunkhouse. I guess it's only a bunkhouse. No, it's got it. Yeah. Wow, there's a bed and then there's 2 bunks, table, kitchen. It's just styrofoam. By the way, this is the price for styrofoam. It's $26,000, Dayton.
Next up, Alliance. If I can find it.
I know. Oh, so many golf carts. So many golf carts.
We are in Florida.
We found Alliance. These are the Paradigms. We're looking for Avenue first. Avenue!
Yeah, but that's not the model map.
Oh. This place is bonkers. Oh, wow. Stinking massive. Is this it? No.
So there's a couch.
Okay, so they don't have the 36 BRM. So we're looking at the 38 DBL. And there's 2 beds. Oh, big kitchen. Oh, wow, big everything. I think this is like a pretty massive rig, like 42 feet, 41 feet. Oh wow, this is cool. There's like a little entertainment room, a bathroom. Okay, 2 bathrooms. It's intense. But it's a little entertainment room. I bet this turns into a bed, and then there's a ladder that goes up to like a little loft bed, which would be where Bubba Haynes sleeps. Oh, another AC. There's another one there. Wow, this thing is a beast. Like, so big. It almost feels like a toy hauler. Okay. Oh, big bathroom. And this is the thing that we love about Alliance. How big this is. Like, this could be a desk. And it fits, this is wide enough to fit a small chair. So this is like the perfect workspace for Dayton. And they have a washer dryer prep here and here. So yeah, there's some things about the quality with Alliance that we aren't sure we love, but their space and their design is... Okay, check in again. What were your thoughts on Alliance?
They're okay.
Salesy?
Well, the RVs are okay. They have some issues with it, but the sales pitches are awful. And also, I grilled them over their slide system, and then conveniently, the one I have a problem with, they no longer make that model.
So if a salesman approaches you and says not to talk trash about another brand or anything, but that's your key to run and not listen to the sales pitch and not buy that RV. That's my opinion, because it's no indication of quality. Like, do your own homework and learn your own quality things so you know what to check on your own, because the sales pitches are trash. All right, this is the Winnebago section. Oh wow, so pretty. I think I like Winnebago. Let's see. That's the bed, desk, couch, massive kitchen. Wow. There's a door to the bedroom. It's funny. This one has bunk beds with a curtain. And then the okay. Oh, no curtain, no nothing. So it's just an open bed. Just not a ton of privacy, but this thing has a ton of space. Wow. Not bad. It's a small kitchen, but it looks workable. Neat. So now we're looking at Class B. I'm shocked that he's even like okay with this. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a pop-up bed. So that would be Bubba's bed? Ian, you okay? He's okay. Oh wow. And like, that's actually really good privacy. I don't know how it does in wind, but...
Well, I didn't think of that too with wind, but like, I'm kind of surprised.
I mean, talk about awesome use of storage down there, because this turns into a couch, I would assume. I don't really want to do it, but... And then all that, and then you have your trunk. Oh, hi again! This is awesome, isn't it?
In the Winnebago area, we kept bumping into this couple, so eventually we became friends. Though we aren't considering a Winnebago as a family, this couple is the reason why we like looking and daydreaming. They are full-time RVers, post-retirement, and they live in a Winnebago. I told them that someday we would love to become them. Happy best friends living in a tiny mobile home for two. Also, one of the best parts of RV life is the friendships. We aren't even RVing yet, and yet the community is already welcoming, and we're already making friends like this couple. Dayton got to ask lots of questions about the technical side, and I learned how to use a convection oven. It'll be fun to have these conversations a lot more often after we move in.
This place is like a fair.
Well, it is the fairgrounds.
That's, yeah, good point.
It smells like funnel cake. America's food.
Okay, so you can't go to a super show and not check out Airstreams. And you can't ever consider living full-time in an RV without thinking about Airstreams. So here we are looking at Airstreams. We're looking for the Flying Cloud with a bunk house, which are none of these. Okay. Oh yeah, this one's not it. But this is nice. So there's a Flying Cloud with a bedroom in the front. That's what we're looking for. Nice. Here's the classic. Wow.
So that's one thing to think about.
Yeah. What? I know. And they have windows on top too. Oh wow. This is cute. Okay, so they didn't have the bunkhouse one, which is very sad, but I'm gonna look around just to see their level of quality. So the thing about Airstream, their bunkhouse one has a better fridge. The thing about Airstream is they just have really good quality material. So that's one of the reasons why people love it, is it can last for years and years and years without falling apart. And also, the other thing is the resale value stays really high, which, yeah, this feels great. Like, you can tell it's not styrofoam. It actually has good quality stuff.
Airstreams are really nice, but storage seems like it's a problem. There's not much of it.
Storage and price.
Price, yeah, that too. They're expensive. Okay, so we're finishing up the first day. We just had lunch. The wild cards day has actually been the drivable Class A's. Kind of surprised us. They felt roomier and bigger than we thought, so we just kind of got to do some more research on that. We only had a couple.
Like quality and gas and stuff like that.
Yeah, the quality, the gas, just if there's any other makes and models that we missed on that, because we just didn't research it as much. Yeah, it was a cool first day. Learned a few things.
Though the show is open until 6 p.m. each day, we decided to explore only up until lunch so that way Ian could have a proper nap and playtime before the evening. We loved exploring Clearwater Beach, and it was the perfect place to process everything that we had learned before heading back for day 2 of RV hunting.
Welcome to day 2. I'm so glad we did research, because like you look at all these and you're like, why isn't this one okay? Like, it's a cheaper price, but like we did our research, we kind of knew what we want to look for, and that helps a lot. Otherwise,
It's overwhelming.
it's super overwhelming.
Actually, any questions about it? Okay, so here is a Class A that we are considering. So we could, Ian's bed is right here, and then we could do a curtain, which is cool, and that would be Dayton's work desk and workspace. Wow, that's a large mic. Oh, it's convection oven too. For plates. Wow, this is cool for a Class A, and I like this too because this is only 28 feet long. So the bathroom and the bedroom are combined, which is so cool. It's a good design. Wow, I can't believe we're considering this too, not just a trailer. So this is the wild card. We're
Finally.
officially confused.
Yeah, officially confused because Class A's have always been our price range, and we're finally seeing some in our price range. Haven't researched it, don't really know anything about it, but I like it.
Yeah, it's nice. Like for instance, this one's so nice. Coffee table here, desk there, but like all this is good space. In the back, look at that desk, which Dayton works full-time from home. So it's literally the same size of the desk at our house, which is so crazy. This one has washer dryer prep in the closet, has a massive front closet, and then it has one of the slide outs for the bed. Massive desk for Dayton right across from the bed, which is nice. Kitchen, couch. So the kitchen is good size. I'm sad it doesn't have an oven, but this is a convection mic. It's a very small convection mic. So, and then it has like a really nice bar area, like for tacos, table, nice bathroom size. And then the biggest bedroom you could imagine. I don't even know, to be honest, this one actually feels too big. So it has a slide out here, and then it has 2 bunks, a couch that can become a double bed, and then another bunk there that like will pop down, and tons of space for drawers. So I don't know, that seems very big, and Ian is only 3, so it's almost too big. That's a weird thought to think, but it is. This one I think is around 37 feet, if I remember correctly. Okay, so today was second day. I did not do as great of a job at filming what we saw. Really, the main thing we saw, we explored some Class A's, and we explored, Ian, say hi. And we explored a lot of the Grand Design because we didn't get to Grand Design yesterday. And so, yeah, and Grand Design was packed. Actually, the entire fairground was packed more. I think each day gets consecutively busier. At least that's what it felt like today. So I'm really glad that we went Wednesday and Thursday instead of Thursday and Friday. New parking lot. We're actually doing our laundry right now. Ian, say hi. Not much has changed. Okay, so basically, right now, our feelings at the end of the RV show, the RV Supershow, is a lot of tension. There is this weird tension place that I'm assuming we are not the only people that feel this, but it's between, for us, three things. It's between money is huge. Secondly, is between quality. You go into some, you go into some places and, you go into some RVs. Okay, I'm gonna talk now. I'm gonna talk now. Anyway, you go into some RVs and it feels like styrofoam, and then you go into other RVs and you knock around and everything feels like a home and a house. So quality can make a huge difference in how much money you put into it once you live in it, like how easily it breaks. Third thing, the tension is between is sustainability, and sustainability being like, we want to go minimalistic, we want to go a lot smaller. Obviously, we wouldn't want RV life if we didn't want that, but sustainability of like, what are we able to like live in long term, and what is comfortable enough, clean enough, healthy enough, functional enough for us to want to stay in it and like live in it, like have our lives and our family grow together there. So the tension here, money, quality, sustainability, feels like a chess move because we're like trying to think 5 or 6 years ahead, and we're trying to think like multiple steps in advance. Like, we may want to switch RVs in a year or two. Our family could change, size could change. I don't know. Like, we just don't know. So there's multiple directions that we could go with this, is what I'm trying to say. What are your final thoughts from this whole 2-day period?
I think ultimately through now, like, we have our options, and like now we kind of really got to narrow down if we want a fifth wheel or a trailer. Think of that versus drivable, which depending which one of those pick, you have to pick a truck that will pull those. And really, so our next step is to pick a truck, and depending on that truck, we'll kind of decide that for us. Like, if we don't get a strong enough truck that can't pull a fifth wheel, then we'll be doing a travel trail. So that's going to be our next journey now, is to get the truck that we want, so that we can pick up the RV once we buy it. Please give us any advice in the comments if it has anything to do with trucks, RVs, RV life. We're a bunch of newbies here, and we really want to learn, we really want to grow with it. You know, it's just a process, so
there's so much to figure out.
Yeah, so much to figure out, so we will welcome any comments, any advice. Yeah, just please let us know, please reach out.
Ian, do you have any thoughts? What are your thoughts? Whoa. Please? Eyes? Eyes? Eyes and ears and mouth and